My new world Pokemon team travel to Unova. If you were to build a new Pokemon team that you gather from around the world or you train with from around different versions of other games, don't you want to build a team that you could travel to one region and see how far can you take that? Before we start, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, leave a comment below what team about this Poke video. With that being said, it's time to battle. Now, what if you want to copy somebody? Like somebody in a game, somebody in an anime, somebody in a manga. In more ways than one, you're thinking, where he's going with this? Well, this is where I'm going. To make yourself a true World Pokemon trainer, you need the first step, challenging gyms. Now, before you challenge gyms, you gotta have a goal or a dream. That goal or dream is to challenge the best of the best, known as the Elite Four. Right? So you become champion of that region. But there's one problem. Which region do you want to challenge? Now there's many other versions, okay? And I mean many versions. But if I was to choose any region, I'd be choosing the region that's based on Land of the Free, known as Unova. Now you could ask yourself, why Unova? Why not Kalos or Alola? Or Galar? Because you need a Pokemon that can help you on your adventures. As a Pokemon trainer, you gotta choose. That's how you start out, am I right? Tell me if I'm lying. So if I was to, maybe say, ask a certain professor, because one, you can't just, choose one Pokemon. If you wanted to, you could either catch a second one and be your next starter. But you can't have two starters. You only have one. You can only have one, and that's not fair. That is not fair. Because one, with that one Pokemon starter, you could build yourself the perfect team. In your mind, say, really? The perfect team? So what if I was to ask Professor Oak to send me a Kanto Pokemon egg? A starter Kanto Pokemon egg. Because while he's sending the egg to you, and truly sending the egg to you, the egg is traveling throughout Unova. Traveling all the way to Unova. Now, how many times you have to do, like, say, 1,000 feet or maybe, right? So, while it's traveling to Unova, because, see, the starter I want to travel to Unova as an egg is Bulbasaur. Now, in your mind, you're like, why do you want a Cantonian starter Pokemon egg for? To travel through our universe. What the starters there? One? It can help me out more ways than one. To help me catch a Riolu to challenge Cheering of the Asperia Gym. Raise it long enough, guess what? Poison or sleep. Catch it, got it, good. Then the next gym that I want to challenge with these two is Roxanne's. Her coughing, her scolipede, her grubbish. Rollipede, it could work. Then, if I was to challenge Bugsy, Berg, I will use Steel Lucario with a Waddle, who I could find, because Waddles could live next door to Verbank, and you catch it in. Then by the time I reach Alicia, Waddle, because of electric flying type, Lucario could evolve as soon as you keep training with it. And then there's Ivysaur. After it evolved, you can use it with a Zep Striker. That poison sleep. Again. Then, with Clay, his Boldor, his Politoed, and his Excadrill. Use Excadrill with Tortuga. Then once more, Waddle, Rockwell, which means I can catch it at any time because, I'm traveling throughout certain regions and regions. The region with, rock formations. You catch rock right then. Tortuga, rock, and water type. Then, when Rockwell evolved to a Twilight version, I call it Twilight version, a dust form Lycanroc, I use Outrage with Kilowattle, who I use Durbeak. Enough said. But Leoleto, deal with the first version of the whole team. Then Marlin. Boy, I don't know what to say right now. His Wailord, his Samurott, his Gelatin. Who else? I think he have a Cause see those teams right there? See how I just built this team? I will challenge the Elite Four with this team. With Leoleto evolving to a Pyroid male version, the kings of all the Pride Lands, my friends. This is where it's about to get nuts. Now you're thinking, how so? Easy. Because I will use Caracosta, Venusaur, and Dust Lycanroc because you use Crunch. Venusaur because how to battle against her Gelatin and whatever that name Pokemon is, and Caracosta. I battle against a Chandelure. Then when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna lie, I will use Rockruff to use counter, Venusaur to use mostly Giga Drain, and Power Whip, and Aura Spear. Now, Charlene, to use Waddle, Pyroar, and Rockruff, again, Crunch, Crunch, and Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. And for these guys, just 2. Use Venusaur with his first 3 Pokemon, and use Waddle for all the rest. Because 1 is more easy that way. And let's go ahead and get the 6-on-6 battle out of the way so we can make sure you can understand my feelings on this whole subject. Now, Caracosta, Venusaur, Dust Lightning Rock, Pyroar, and last but not least, Kilwaddle. I would use 2 for price of 1. Because by the time they say, congratulations, you are the new champion, your team was seen into the Hall of Fame. Their names will be etched into the history of the Pokemon League. Boy, let me tell you something. It's a beautiful thing. So, with that being said, I'm your boy Chris Blackdoor Harris. When it comes to my Pokemon TCG battle, I'm not shying up through television.